Hi, my name is James Preston. I'm the Managing Director of Solutions in Engineering, and welcome to our series of videos on various information that you might find useful. Today that I want to talk to you about is insurance valuations, and particularly how they are affected by a heritage building being the building that is being valued. First of all, I just want to talk to you about insurance valuations. Most of the jurisdictions that have strata buildings around the world have a requirement that when you're taking out insurance that you insure the building for the right amount. And the way that you do that is you go and get yourself an insurance replacement valuation. Now they're different to a market valuation because they're not about the value of the land and the building, it's only about the improvements and those reconstruction costs. Now when you're doing this, there's some very important things to remember, and that is that when you're replacing a building, it's not just the construction costs. You also have a whole load of professionals involved, like architects and engineers. You have planning, bylaws and codes that you need to go through, and consultants associated with that as well. And we just need to make sure that all of those things are actually covered in an insurance replacement valuation. I also want to talk to you about, as I said, heritage replacement valuations. Now, heritage buildings have a particular needs, and that is that most of the legislation around heritage buildings is that you need to replace whatever item that's been damaged and needs rebuilding with exactly the same type of material, if possible from the same source. We had a body corporate chairman come to us recently and complain about the value of the replacement valuation. And we pointed out to him that a lot of the building had been built by Portland stone from Portland and Dorset, and in fact that was where you need to get the stone. It's stone that's been used all throughout the world. St Paul's Cathedral in London and Buckingham Palace are made out of it, and unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, this body corporate, this particular building was actually constructed out of that particular material. And the individual blocks actually cost $950 each, and that's why it was so expensive. So when you've got a heritage building, you're living in a piece of history, and that's a beautiful thing. And at the end of the day, you've got to make sure that you're insured properly so that if something goes wrong with it, you can rebuild it with the right materials. That's a brief summary about insurance valuations. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation today. If you want more information, please go to our website, www.solutionsinengineering.com, and you can subscribe to our newsletters there as well if you'd like. Thanks very much and have a good day. Bye for now.